We're back in the kitchen here with your host, Keb Mo. And our other special guest today, Don Diverges.
Man.
Now, Don is a culinary expert extraordinaire, and we're here making food, and here in the kitchen we keep things simple and keep things kind of down home. So today we're making a popular dish around the world, which is beans and rice.
That's nice.
That's nice, beans and rice. So would you kind of talk about your beans and rice today and tell me?
Yeah, let's all that talk about breastfeeding making me hungry.
Yeah, because you can only breastfeed for so long.
You know?
Eventually you got to get you some real.
You got to stop and get something good to eat.
Real food, you know what I mean? So.
Well, you challenged me today because this is meatless red beans. So, how do you do it? Well, what we did was we put some spices in there. Allspice, clove, cumin.
What's allspice?
Allspice is a little berry. I think it comes off of a tree or whatnot. It's dried.
Yeah.
Okay. Toasted that all up with some coriander seed too. We toasted them, ground it up, threw that in there to season them up real good. Well,
a little sniff.
Don't open that rice pot.
No, okay, I won't open that. But this beans. That looks.
Yeah, we got some onion in there, garlic, bay leaf. And what we did was we first soaked the beans in Marsala wine. Now, you don't have to use Marsala wine. I just picked this up. You can use anything you want.
You soak the beans in wine?
Yeah, half and half, 50-50.
Oh,
you throw those onions.
So what happens when you soak the beans in wine? Why soak them in wine?
You know, beans are like little flavor sponges. So it all adds to the whole flavor of the dish, you know, when you put the wine in.
Somebody at home watching this show thinking like, well, I don't want to do all that. So tell us how to make a nice, somebody that's on the go and just want to get something. How can they make themselves a nice pot of beans and rice?
You know what the best way to do it is?
What's
it's
that?
A crock pot. Good old-fashioned crock pot.
Yeah?
Absolutely. Put those beans to soak overnight, put them in the crock pot in the morning, go off to work, come back, and you got yourself a pot of beans ready to go.
Throw all the stuff you like in there?
You know?
Yeah.
The best thing to use is the stuff you like.
Going out to a restaurant sometimes is a very expensive operation for a lot of people. So cooking at home can be very costly. And beans and rice is a source of great nutrition. And a lot of people think like, well, beans and rice is being po folks' food, but
and what was once po folk food is now comfort food.
Comfort food. They call it comfort now.
Make you feel comfortable. That's
right. So I like to talk about the rice for a minute. Me being the health conscious nut that I am, I really look at everything that I put in my body. We got this brown basmati rice from Trader Joe's, and we have the what's this? The Columba Marsala wine. This stuff and it's seasoned with a little rice-a-roni.
Well, that was a little trick. That was a little trick.
Tell me about the rice-a-roni.
As you notice, the roni's still in there.
Okay.
But just to adjust the flavorings for the rice a little bit, I took the spice packet and put it in the basmati rice. So.
Oh, the spice packet. Very creative.
So it'll give it a different twist, you know.
So it's a great food. Beans and rice. It's great, and you know, when you're up late at night and you don't have much time, you need something good to eat, and you don't want to go to a fast food, and you want something that's going to really help you. Because after all, we are in charge of our own health today. If you want good health, and you don't want to be one of these people that gets stuck on a lot of pharmaceuticals. And there's times when pharmaceuticals are very good for you, but as a rule, you want to eat so that your body heals itself, that your body does what it's supposed to do, because we're really not supposed to get sick. And in the toxic world that we live in, where there's toxicity everywhere, you want your food to be very, very whole and good, because that food will help your body to guard against a lot of the ailments and diseases that are prevalent today. So I'm not saying I'm a doctor and I'm not making any claims, but eat good, live good, and I'm Keb Mo. This is Don Diverges.
And it tastes good too.
You've been watching the kitchen. And we ended up with beans and rice, a little music, a little conversation, a little soul, and thank you very much for coming.